So, Oleksandr Usyk is set to return to defend his three heavyweight belts on August 26th against Daniel Dubois in Poland. I'm very happy that we're going to see Oleksandr Usyk back in action. I'm happy that he's not going to sit around playing internet games with Tyson Fury. You know, Tyson Fury cowardly ducked this man, took 6 months off his career by playing games and pretending to negotiate with him. So I'm just very happy to see Oleksandr Usyk back in action at this point. I'm also very happy that he's making Daniel Dubois travel to Poland. Glad to see Oleksandr Usyk get, not necessarily a homecoming, but, Poland's next door neighbors to Ukraine. So I'm happy to see him get a bit of a homecoming fight. And I'm happy to see him keep busy. If I had to guess, I would say that Oleksandr Usyk's probably going to try to squeeze in another fight towards the end of the year, if not very, very early in 2024, January, February maybe, or Christmas time. But all in all, I'm just happy that, obviously everybody wanted to see the Tyson Fury fight, but I'm just happy that we've, moved on from this bullshit since Tyson Fury has had his head in his ass. And I just want to see, because the thing is, Usyk's 36 years old. He's only got a couple fights left in him. I would guess, and Usyk said this himself after the second AJ fight. He said, bro, I'm fighting 3 more times. At a maximum, I'm fighting 3 more times. I'm nearly 40. I want to be 2-time undisputed, but I'm already arguably the greatest cruiserweight he's already arguably the greatest cruiserweight in the history of boxing. And so now as far as Daniel Dubois goes, is it the greatest selection of opponent? No, but you have to people and the same demographic that shitted on Lomachenko after he beat Devin Haney and got robbed, are going to say this is a cherry pick from Usyk. It's no good, blah, 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 blah. He's ducking Deontay Wilder. They're all going to say that kind of stuff. So I want everybody to keep that in mind. But if you're going to say that, I'm going to say that to this. Who was Deontay Wilder's last opponent? Robert Helenius. Who was Anthony Joshua's last opponent? Jermaine Franklin. Who was Tyson Fury's last opponent? Derek Chisora. And I think Daniel Dubois is better than all 3 of those guys at this point. Daniel Dubois is 19-1 with 18 knockouts. The guy can crack. I understand he got beat by Joyce, but you'd be a fool to write Daniel Dubois off in this fight. I mean, obviously I'm going to favor Usyk to win, but Dubois is a dangerous guy. He's a big dude. Very similar stylistically to Anthony Joshua, I would say. Big right hand, a lot of power. Doesn't have a very deep resume, unlike Joshua. But, very deadly power. But he can be hurt. We saw that in the Joyce fight. We saw that in Dubois' last fight, and for the life of me, I can't remember who he was fighting. But it's a good stay-busy fight for Usyk. While Tyson Fury's figuring out if he wants to continue his boxing career or not. So I'm satisfied with it. I think Usyk's going to put on a statement in this fight, to be quite honest with you. But Dubois is dangerous. He's a big dude. He's got a powerful right hand. He carries a lot of weight to him. So, like I say, very, very, very similar style to Anthony Joshua, I would say, too. Just doesn't have nowhere near the experience of AJ, but he's a bit younger, And but all in all, like I say, I'm just happy to see Usyk back in a ring, not playing the games that Tyson Fury wants him to play, and hopefully we get that fight one day. But with that said, I'm glad that Usyk's moved on from that bullshit and he's getting back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, looking forward to it. August 26th in Poland. August has proven to be a stacked month this year. Erislandy Lara's fighting Danny Garcia on the 5th. Navarrete and Valdez are fighting on the 12th. Beterbiev and Callum Smith are fighting on the 19th. And then you got Usyk fighting Dubois on the 26th. So there's a good fight every weekend in August. And it really starts off the last week and a half of July, where we got Inoue, Fulton, and Crawford Spence. So it's going to be a very good, very intriguing 6 to 8 weeks of boxing there, man. It's going to get a little slow after Teofimo Taylor here next weekend, but once we get to the midpoint of July, man, it's gonna take off, man, and I can't wait to look forward to it. Looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to see Oleksandr Usyk defend his unified heavyweight championship and back in action. So, God bless everybody. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, please hit the Cash App. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Salute.